They're
start
training him
recording,
to do.
and now
I'm imagining
They're
like
training
start
him
the
into
music.
being the new
I'm
Meryl
imagining like you
Streep.
go into a cocoon, but it's in the shape of an Oscar, and then just Meryl Streep comes out, like old woman Meryl Streep, and she's got like two flattened
Oh.
Oscars for wings.
Well, we're going.
No,
Hello,
just
everyone,
in
and
the-
welcome
not
to
in
the
the, in
one
the
and
No,
probably only family-friendly episode of Toaster Society podcast. I, as usual, am Callum.
What music have you got going?
Daycare theme, of course.
Oh,
Is it the Music Box remix?
Yes.
Of course.
Very
Good,
kid-friendly.
God.
I'm just wondering, should we do this again from the beginning? Because
Nope.
like Maddie spoke over a lot of your intro.
Oh well.
No, I didn't.
All right.
Anyway, that's our USP.
Hello.
We just don't have
I
an
am
intro.
Sam.
Yeah.
I'm Maddie. God.
And together we are the Toaster Tubbies.
What the? No.
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 I hate you.
Never call me
Sam-
a toaster
Sam,
tubby again.
Wait, does that mean they just have a toaster on their stomach? Is that
Yes. They
is that
they
what
sit
that implies?
backwards and just
It
slot
just
it in
shoots out
themselves.
toast.
They're just doing Elvis
Yeah.
Presley style thrust.
Don't you?
Toaster goes into each other's mouths.
Projectile toast.
I hate the implications of that, and as such, I'm not going to acknowledge it.
Lovely.
Is toast just like their belly button fluff then? Or
I hate you so much, Sam.
No.
I hope you realise this.
No.
I despise the words that leave your
Why?
mouth. Anyway,
Ah,
Mike explaining what the hell we're doing.
family
I
friendly.
know. Anyone?
gang goes family friendly. Da 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 da.
Wait, am I allowed? Am I allowed to say how? Is that allowed?
Well, you
Will I
just
have
said-
to bleep that
No.
with the Will I need to bleep that
Listen,
with the
listen,
SpongeBob Dolphin sound
we're on
effect?
YouTube, see? Any swearing made after the 30-second mark is alright, even in kids' videos. You may
No,
I
say
mean,
hell.
it's been 2
No.
minutes, so we can say whatever the flib flabbity jib jabbity we want.
Good. Keep it like that, please.
That's gonna be the
Anyway,
extent
what's
of my
the first
vocabulary
thing?
today.
Yep, no swearing, no naughty words. We want the kids to grow up nice and functioning members of society. Unless they're from Yorkshire.
Can I say the N word?
No.
In which case, no, never, not allowed.
What's wrong with
That's
Nottingham?
never acceptable. Not everything is wrong with Nottingham.
Fair.
Demolish Nottingham.
What's wrong with Nottingham?
Demolish Nottingham.
What have you got against
Lots of
Nottingham?
things.
What does Nottingham
Lots
have
of
except
things.
for the
They know
legend
what they
of Robin
did.
Hood?
They know what they did.
What did Nottingham do?
A lot.
They know. They know what they
Mm,
did.
That was a very family-friendly burp.
The kids will be giggling at that one.
Funny.
Yeah.
Ha ha! Ha ha! He made naughty noise.
Wait until I poo me said in a few minutes.
They're just like the minions.
Please don't.
I'm gonna drop a fat Hershey squirt right here, right now.
No, take it back. I hate the ones that come out of your mouth more than I hate the ones that come out of Sam's. That's surprising.
Yeah.
Do we not have a designated?
Are the Teletubbies wearing like a big, like, onesie type thing, or is that their skin?
No, they're naked.
So that's their skin.
Yeah.
Is that what we're implying?
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay.
what, do they need shearing like sheep?
That's Yeah, that's entirely possible, you know.
Don't know. I'm not that educated on Teletubby lore. Now, Thomas the Tank Engine lore, on the other hand, I am quite adept.
Oh yeah,
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine was an amazing show.
The
The only good thing to ever come from Ringo. The only good thing to ever come from Ringo.
What do you mean? What you got against Ringo?
Lots of things. He knows what he did. Ringo
Everyone's
knows
done a
what
lot
he
of
did.
What did Ringo do in Nottingham at 3 a.m?
Horrible. Ringo Starr in Nottingham at 3 a.m. challenge.
Ringo Starr McNugget meal with Among Us?
Sus!
In Nottingham at 3
We are
a.m.
photoshopping this. We are.
So?
I think this is the
add that one
episode
to the
that
list.
needs like the least photoshopping and editing.
Because of some of the absolute
other than any possible
crazy
bleed.
Huey that we'll say. Anyway, explain some Thomas the Tank Engine lore.
You see, well, I watched a very good video by the good old Thomas Tom Scar Ridgewell, and he explained a lot of Thomas lore to me.
Tom Scar as well.
Yes, on the Thomas Scar.
You don't just.
I don't think you should be talking about that video, because maybe there are children watching and they'll actively seek out that video and hear some naughty stuff.
He delves deep into the Thomas lore.
No. Here's
like that one episode where.
Right, it just reminds.
Mm.
Thomas the Tank Engine was a really dark show, wasn't it? Like that was a dark time.
I remember being actively scared at several parts.
I remember actively being scared of the episode where one of them gets like blocked in.
Yeah.
To like the
and just stays there forever. Doomed.
No, he doesn't though,
like,
because he gets let out in the next episode. I never knew that.
I didn't either. I just thought he died there.
Same.
Are we allowed to mention? Are we allowed to mention death? I'm not sure.
Kids, go have a nice, lovely conversation with your parents and ask them what happens when we die.
That'll be a really fun conversation to have with your parents.
Definitely.
In general, you know. Also, you know what another traumatizing episode of Thomas the Tank Engine was? There was an episode I distinctly remember where one of them like gets chased by a boulder.
Oh yeah, that boulder! I remember that boulder. That boulder was terrifying.
That was traumatizing. It was.
But also, I had that boulder as like a little toy, and it like rolled down a series of ramps. I think I've still got the boulder.
What is the most traumatizing thing on like meant for kids that you've ever seen?
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls is an amazing show. You shall not slander it, or I will come to your house and break your legs.
But that's not necessarily made for kids. That's just like a show that kids can enjoy, but it's made for
I just said it because it's like the classic.
When did it come out? Like 2010?
2015.
Really?
2015, I'm pretty sure.
Really? That late?
Gravity Falls started. I think it was genuinely.
It was
maybe
right
2014. I don't know.
Gravity Falls.
No, that was like 2008.
2012
it's
was
not
Gravity
2008
Falls.
like Sam was suggesting.
So yeah, I was watching that around the age of 6 and
2015,
7.
I think.
Yeah. But I just said that as like for the jokes of it, but what would be the most traumatizing thing I saw on children?
Wait.
That's a toughie. Like there's a few examples.
Because there is a lot.
There
was one specific episode of classic Ben 10 with like a clown in it, and he was like the creepiest.
Zombozo is a great Ben 10 character. Don't even.
I think I once
he was
accidentally
just
watched.
not.
I think I once accidentally watched the Robot Chicken intro when I was younger. That was a bit scary.
Oh, that reminds me of two specific things. First of all, there was a ident at the end of like I think it was at the end of Adult Swim on Cartoon Network. I'd fallen asleep on the couch once, and I wake up at about 3 a.m. and I just see the image of I'm gonna try and find it now. It says like the dawn is your enemy, and it was like the creepiest like ident I've ever seen on like Cartoon Network.
I thought.
And also the second one is
I thought of another
once
scary
accidentally
thing from my
watched
youth.
the film. I accidentally watched the film Child's Play when I was like 7.
Oh.
Which is possibly why I'm such a big fan of horror movies now. Maybe.
Does Doctor Who count as a kids thing?
I mean, it's not the prime demographic for it.
Because the Weeping Angels
No, the
definitely
prime
freaked me
demographic
out.
people who watch it. Yeah, Blink was a free. No,
Not
you know
Blink.
what was a freaky episode of Doctor Who? Waters
Not
of Mars.
Blink, it was that
Waters
Matt
of
Smith
Mars.
double-parter one.
Yeah, Time of Angels. But yeah,
Yeah,
the
but there was
creepiest
also an
episode
episode
was
of the
Waters of
Sarah...
Mars because of
I don't know, I found that design
Sarah
cool.
Jane Adventures was creepy as hell.
Yeah, like,
It was cool.
there was one episode, remember, where there was like this...
the Sarah
there was
Jane
one episode
Adventures
where there was like this
creepy.
puppet clown that like moved in the night.
The clown from Sarah Jane Adventures was the creepiest thing.
Yeah, I
on,
had like
kids' TV.
I had
was
like one in my
dumbfounded.
room in almost exactly the same position, and I ended up just ditching it with my cousin because I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what we've missed? We should not have taken this long. Watch it down.
Oh, that's not exactly like. There's some pretty heavy imagery in that thing.
See,
I remember
I
like.
watched it, so I wouldn't know.
That was
seen
made
stuff
for kids.
from Matthew.
It was made for kids.
Yeah,
It
I
was
remember
made
seeing
for
it in like
kids,
my
like,
DVD box, because who doesn't have a DVD box? And just saying like, "Hey,
Oh yeah,
Mum,
I still have a
Mum,
DVD
look.
box.
It's a cool Disney looking movie. I'd like to watch it." And she's like, "Yeah, no, it's quite harrowing.
Yeah,
Don't watch
your
It Down,
mother is
kids."
clearly very cool. Just don't watch it ever. It's not even that
Don't-
good.
Oi, don't diss Watership Down.
Really not. I'm completely dissing Watership Down. It's horrifying.
Not cool.
But yeah,
The
what
visuals
else
are
was,
amazing.
like on like kids' TV that was
I don't know. I feel like
really
we've
creepy.
been on the same topic.
No, 1 second. The Willy Wonka fucking beat that train scene. Like you know the train.
yeah,
like, the train.
yeah. I
the
remember
tunnel.
like skipping that several times
The-
just because.
Oh yeah, I would skip it now if I was watching that movie.
It's
would skip
so out
like
of
the
nowhere
entire, like, tunnel
and
scene.
so I can't say that.
Yeah, literally.
And so
it's just
extreme.
Yeah,
I
it's
like how this
literally
is meant
just,
to be the episode made for
nice
kids, and we've just talked about the stuff that's definitely not made for kids.
But it is though, because it's in
But
kid-friendly things. But like,
Exactly.
Also, another episode of Ben 10 that freaked me out was Callum. Do you remember the episode where Ghost Freak escapes?
yeah.
He's like all creepy and that.
Oh, I love
Ghost Freak
I
out
love
is
that
what it was
kind of
called. I
like.
just remembered.
bit.
That was a great It was a great episode, but it was horrifying when I was like a little 6-year-old at my friend's house, like watching freaking Ben 10, just
No.
like, and then suddenly like Ghost Freaked Out happened.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It was
what-
horrifying.
I remember
what
my
happened
cousin
to
had like the
entertainment?
toy of it. Like,
What
you know
happened
the
to
version where he's
entertainment?
out? My cousin had
Wait,
the toy of it,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
hadn't
yeah.
seen the episode. And then I showed him the episode.
Oh,
He
God.
then got very scared,
But
so
he
then I
just
started
thought it was-
chasing him around the house with the
He
toy.
just thought it was- So he just thought that it was like a cool ghost.
I mean, I think he knew it was from
Something.
Ben 10, but you know. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. Ghost Freak was like the creepiest alien from that show.
Alright, so keeping on the topic of scary things, what's something that scared you then, but definitely wouldn't scare you now?
Venom from Spider-Man 3.
Venom from Spider-Man 3 is a good shout, to be fair. Also, there was this. Okay, YouTube. I have been looking all over the world for this on like the internet. There was a show that I remember on CBBC back in like 2010 or 2012 or something like that. That was like, it was like a the Crystal Maze, effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was like that, but with like it was on like a big like ship, and there was a bunch of like giant red and yellow like robots, and then like it was a bunch of kids that had to like do challenges and stuff to try and like escape the giant killer robots.
Well, is it like set in the future?
Remember.
Is it like it's like set in the future? Yeah, it's got they're called Roboids. I don't quite remember what it was called, but I know what you're talking about.
I've been looking all over for it. Nobody I've spoken to remembers it.
I remember. I remember playing the games in. I remember playing the games in primary school.
I've searched Roboids and all that's come up as this.
It was set in like 2100 or something.
Yeah, 2110. I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. Mission 2110 is what it was called. It was only on for like a few months in 2010. That's why people don't remember it. 26 episodes. It's called Mission 2110. Yes, that's the. Oh, I can't believe it's true. I've been looking for years.
Podcast has helped reunite Maddie with an old friend.
I was terrified of the show when I was younger, but I still watched it constantly.
I can see why. What is this?
Also, the robots look like, promotion.
What is that?
It looks like something out of Payday 2.
Yeah. It does. It looks like a cloaker. Those were horrifying.
Don't look that game up, kids.
Shamblers or something.
I could never get into Payday 2. I had it on Game Pass, and then we tried to play it. It were a bit boring.
Fair enough. Not all the people like.
Yeah,
games.
because it's the console. The console version was like updated once and then never touched again. The PC version is still getting updates like 8 years later. So.
One thing I was always terrified when I was young. Do you remember the show Hole in the Wall?
Yes, with Dale Winton, king that he is, Dale Winton.
Yeah,
like,
I was terrified of that show because suddenly, for whatever reason, like it was popular on television when I was in school, very young. But anyway, I'd hear just this otherworldly siren, and then this menacing-looking wall with a shape in it coming towards me. I was terrified of that thing.
That's a great MCC game.
You know what else is terrifying from like a kid, ostensibly a kid's thing? The Wheelers from Return to Oz.
Oh.
I don't know if any of you have watched Return to Oz.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Very Jim Henson. I know exactly what you're talking about with them.
Oh, wait, what's that one fucking scene from The Simpsons with a clown bed?
We'll have to click that.
Should we turn away from the theme of horror? I don't think the kids are going to be able to sleep well with this episode.
This.
We have to put up with it.
Kids today are weak.
This scene where Homer builds a clown bed.
No, kids these days and their Paw Patrols and their what else?
Cocomelons, their Ryan's Toy Reviews. the whatever the hell
When
mobile
we were-
games are nowadays.
When we were growing up, we had to put up with stuff like Sarah Jane Adventures. We
Sarah
were
Jane Adventures
proud
was
of that.
sick though.
It was great.
Like it was low budget,
Also,
but it was
the
still managed to be good.
The Slitheen. I
Yeah,
think it was like the first
Yeah.
episode of Sarah Jane
The s-
Adventures was like the Slitheen episode, and that was just the way they
Terrif-
unzipped their heads.
yeah.
Terrifying. Oh, you know the clown from Sarah Jane Adventures that we were talking about earlier?
Yep.
Yeah, that was Bradley Walsh.
What?
I did not know it was Bradley Walsh. That's this one.
We're not putting that on
that's Bradley
screen.
Walsh.
We're not putting that on screen.
It's
But
a clown.
We're not. No.
you're kidding.
Yeah, that's Bradley Walsh. I'm not. That's genuinely Bradley Walsh.
It
So
looks
this
like
is- I'm just
Stephen
gonna
King's
send an image
It,
of what
like the classic one with Tim Curry.
it does. Yeah, that's what helped me get over my fear of clowns, weirdly enough. Anyway, this is what he looks like before he gets all clowny and stuff.
Oh my word! It all.
Like-
So wait, Sarah Jane Adventures is officially Doctor Who canon, right?
It's Doctor Who canon, yeah.
So
It's just never really mentioned.
Graham started, or is this like his evil twin? I mean, Chibnall clearly
No,
doesn't.
this is evil Graham.
Chibnall clearly
This is
doesn't care
evil
about
Dan.
the
This is
consistent
evil
canon.
Graham. No, we've had evil Dan. This is evil Graham.
This is evil Graham.
Yeah. Anyway, have we got any other topics written down?
Yes. Just look at the thumbnail. Right. The next one we have on this list.
Send the thumbnail, Sam.
All right.
We've talked about Teletubbies.
I'll just bring up an image of the thumbnail.
We've talked about horrifying things.
Which wasn't on the thumbnail, but I
Video
think how the entire thumbnail was a horrifying.
Video games, like how they were so.
Lego Star Wars.
Lego
Lego
Batman.
Star Wars was an amazing. I preferred Lego Star Wars like when I was a kid, but Lego Batman is also still pretty damn good.
Lego Batman 2. Oh, I replayed it like recently, and
Yeah.
so good till this day.
It feels really weird that I'm genuinely like really excited to get my hands on the Skywalker saga.
Oh no, Sam.
'Cause it looks great.
It does.
Like, has there been a single like bad Lego
Well,
game?
assuming
that
you,
was
like
the
most
exception
people,
of Lego
grew up
Dimensions?
playing that game. So.
Lego Battles.
Lego
Never heard of it.
Worlds.
Haven't played Lego Worlds.
Yeah, same.
I'd say a reason why it's bad, even though people managed to overcome it, but it's not exactly child friendly.
Are we talking about that? You know, the filter they put in
Yes.
place on Lego Worlds.
Huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I'll-
I am.
I know what you mean.
What? I do not. Hang on. If I just search
I'll
Lego
type
Worlds,
I'll
filter,
type
will
it
come
in.
up? Worlds filter.
I've sent it in the chat.
Yep, not sure
didn't
against
work.
this, but
That is the
Wow.
way.
Why?
yeah.
That's just limiting
It
creativity.
didn't work. Exactly. We don't know why. It happened.
Uh,
Yeah, Minecraft lets you do that.
well, yeah, but that's because who cares? It's
Yeah,
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
And Minecraft's Chad.
Okay, did you guys ever get like? I only ever got to like episode 3, I think, of Minecraft Story
Oh no, I
Mode.
played the entire game.
I never played anything past it. And
I
never
got to like the
anything well past
Skyblock
it,
bit, but that's it.
Oh.
I bought the season pass disc and played all of them as they came out.
So did I.
Oh, yeah, same.
I bought the.
I think I got that edition
episode
too,
1
but
to
like I
5
just
or
never.
whatever.
I never ended up continuing because I was
never
like,
played the second one.
this is so limited.
I never really.
Minecraft is an endless world of fun. I'll just continue building my SpongeBob world in creative, thank you.
Apparently, when it got to like the season 2 of it or whatever, it just became really just, hey, look, it's these Minecraft YouTubers that people know.
I haven't played the second one. I know the YouTubers
I'm
were
pretty
in
sure.
the first one. Because that was good. I killed the guy
That'll be
from
the first
Minecraft.
one then. Yeah, because it was just like,
What?
it was just, oh, hey, look, it's Stampy. Oh, hey, look, it's the Diamond Minecraft. Oh, hey, look, it's, I don't know, LD Shadow Lady
Yeah,
or
they were in
something.
the first
I don't
one for one
know.
episode.
It's Captain
I'm mistaken, then it was
Sparkles.
the first
You
one.
could not avoid
Captain
Captain
Sparkles
Sparkles
as well.
dying, and that was funny.
You cannot avoid Captain Sparkles just on the internet because the prevalence, or the former prevalence of Creeper, oh man.
Yeah, but I started watching him
No,
play
there is
some
people-
old Minecraft maps recently.
There is people currently in school, like in a school that were not alive when Revenge came out.
I know.
Oh, that's.
It also
I remember,
came out
like-
around the time as One Direction and all that stuff.
There are kids currently alive that weren't around when like Justin Bieber and One Direction were like the biggest thing.
Oh my god, that makes me. Why does that make me feel old?
We are.
I mean, anything makes you feel old when you're comparing it to children.
True.
Seriously, that is surreal to think about.
I mean,
Yeah.
like nothing's gonna live up to what we had as kids, though. It's just
Oh,
Definitely.
No, but like when it comes to movies, then that's not true. When it comes to like TV shows and like certain games all the games made for kids, yeah. With movies, just kids' movies are just perpetually getting better and better.
Yeah.
Like you can all agree.
Excuse
on
me,
that, right?
have you heard of a little company called Illumination?
Yeah, but that's because nobody likes Illumination.
Illumination excluded. Illumination excluded. Think about like all the Disney movies, Pixar movies, DreamWorks. Do DreamWorks still make movies?
I don't know.
I don't remember the last time.
They've got a new movie coming out shortly.
Is it that bloody furry
Oh,
Suicide
what
Squad?
is it? Oh yeah, it's that.
I don't. Can you say that
What?
word, Callum?
What, furries?
Yeah, furries are allowed.
No,
Furry is
Suicide
allowed.
Squad.
I mean, yeah.
It's the name of a movie,
Exactly.
and like they had a Lego Batman 3 DLC about them,
Yeah.
so I think so.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah,
If you
also,
insist.
is it? No, I think it's the DC League of Super Pets movie or whatever. Is it? Or is that a different company altogether
I don't know.
and not DreamWorks?
DreamWorks.
No, wait, I think that's WB.
Films. DreamWorks Films. Newest DreamWorks Films.
Oh yeah, The Bad Guys. That's what it's called. It looks pretty decent,
Yeah.
actually, all things considered.
But it is
I mean-
literally furry Suicide Squad.
DreamWorks hasn't had a very good
Yeah.
reputation recently, for like movies because they've made like The Boss Baby.
After House
And-
yeah.
and The Boss
After
Baby
Boss
2.
Baby 2.
Yep.
And whatever's going on
They
with a
did
new
make like
Despicable
the last
Me
good
film.
movie.
Is there a new?
The last
It's like in development
they
hell
made a
right
good
now.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
They're making Minions 2. They're making Minions 2. I think it's called like The Rise of Gru or whatever.
And if it doesn't have Steve Carell
I know, 'cause
voicing
I can't
Gru,
help but
then
see
what's
Lego.
the point?
Is
Yeah.
Steve Carell
But yeah,
voicing
the
Gru?
last good movie
don't
DreamWorks
know.
made. I don't know.
Let's have a look.
I think the last.
All right. Who
movie
among you knew
DreamWorks-
that they made a? Who among you knew that they made a? What's it called? Hotel Transylvania 4.
Okay, he is Gru.
Yeah, I knew because there was advertisements on the buses I had to take to get to college. But it's only on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that's stupid. I haven't seen the third one.
Amazon Prime, I didn't watch it. I haven't seen the third one either. But apparently the fourth one is just terrible.
Yeah, because Adam Sandler is gone. And he was, and this, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they replaced Sandler, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. For whatever reason, like.
Is it called Transformia?
They probably replaced Andy Samberg, I imagine. Also, yeah, the Johnny, or whatever his name is, from Hotel Transylvania, is Andy Samberg. I only just, found this out recently.
Wait, is the fourth one called Transformania?
Yes.
It says it's still got Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And it's still got everybody.
No, it's not. He's been replaced. He's been replaced by Brian Hull, apparently.
Look, when I Google the cast, this is what comes up.
No, I've Googled it, but also if you there's another guy credited as Dracula, and that's the actual
Ninja, isn't it? What? I've just clocked that. Ninja? Real Tyler Ninja Fortnite Blevins?
Ninja Fortnite Blevins?
Ninja Tyler Blevins?
Ninja Real Tyler Ninja Fortnite Ninja Blevins?
Richard.
You're
forgetting the Richard out of it.
Never forget
Kevin
Richard.
James, of all people.
Yeah,
of all
he's
people,
Frankenstein.
Kevin James, he has to be in every single...
Poor Steve Buscemi.
Every single Adam. Poor Steve Buscemi. Like, I bet he wishes he was back in Spy Kids 2. Has Steve Buscemi had a good film since Spy Kids 2?
The Death of Stalin? Don't watch that, kids, but...
Not seen it.
Let's have a look at Steve Buscemi movies and TV shows. Oh, these are all 1990s.
Yeah, genuinely, the last thing I remember being in was
Monsters Incorporated. He's pretty good in that one.
Who was he in Monsters Inc?
Yeah, I mean,
Randall, yeah.
That was after Spy Kids 2, I think.
What, he was in The Boss Baby?
No, Spy Kids 2 even.
What?
He was in The Boss Baby.
Who the hell did he play in The Boss Baby? I'm sorry.
The main villain, I think. Francis. Is that the villain? I don't remember.
I don't
know, I never watched it. Yes, Spy Kids 2 came out in 2002. I think Monsters Inc. came out in 2003.
2001?
So technically that's I thought it was 2003.
Yeah, kids, so watching the Fortnite Blevins and go watch the Spy Kids quadrilogy. Yeah. You won't be disappointed.
I mean, maybe with
only Spy Kids 1 and 2. And the
3.
Third one was pretty bad. Just watch Spy Kids 1 and 2.
Just only watch the scenes with Coach Boomer in them. Only watch the scenes with Coach Boomer.
That Coach Boomer wasn't even from Spy Kids. He was from Sky High.
They blend together.
But yeah, I can never not hear.
I can't believe I got them mixed.
What's his name now? I forgot his name.
He may as well have been. But how many people rock up at the end?
He's the guy from he was in all 3 Spider-Man movies as well. Bruce Campbell. I can never unsee Bruce Campbell just yelling, sidekick or hero, like at the top of his voice because he was just hamming it up.
Coach Boomer is best. Is just best.
Bruce Campbell is just. Has Bruce Campbell been in a single bad thing? Like, he's just. Because he was in all 3 Spider-Man films. As
everyone thought Spider-Man 3 was a bad movie for a while before they saw Sense.
No, Spider-Man 3 is great.
Yeah,
I know.
Spider-Man 3 is really. Spider-Man 3 is the best out of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just because of all the memes.
When you Google Spider-Man 2 cast, the first 3 are Tobey Maguire, Kristen Dunst, and Stan Lee as man-dodging.
Yeah.
Man dodging.
Huh.
Yeah, because
No,
he
just
appears in
because
for like
Tobey
1
Mag-
second
just
and
Tobey
pulls people
Maguire
out
being
of frame.
Just Tobey Maguire being emo and just going, I'm gonna rub some dirt in your eye. Also, Bruce Campbell was the ring announcer in Spider-Man. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
He was the guy announcing. Macho Man was also in that film.
He was in Cars too.
Randy Savage.
Not Macho Man. Macho Man was dead by the time of Cars 2. Who are we referring to?
The same guy.
Oh, you mean Oh yeah, Bruce Campbell. Yeah.
Who is he?
And also he was the mayor in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, apparently.
I know the Chance of Meatballs. Is it
And he's gonna be in
underrated?
Doctor Strange too.
Does it?
I mean, it's alright.
It's great. It's a great film, but I don't know if it's underrated. I like it, but like, I don't think it's underrated. I just think it's a good film.
I think
Also,
it might have
Bruce
been.
Campbell's going to be apparently in Doctor Strange too.
Is he?
Cool.
I haven't seen any like trailers or
Oh,
anything for
that's
Doctor
good.
Strange 2. I just know people seem to think that
Neither have I.
Professor X is in it, and then like
Yeah.
I'm actively. He's not. I'm actively avoiding the trailers just because I don't want to know anything about it when I go into it. Because I did the same thing with No Way Home, and it was an amazing film, and it was great that I
No Way Home.
didn't watch any of the trailers or whatever.
They never teased any of the other Spider-Mans in it.
No.
We all knew they were going to be in it, but they never teased any of them.
We all imagined, but it didn't change the fact that. Callum, you know this because you were in the cinema with me when we watched No Way Home. The amount of just cheers that went up when Andrew Garfield appeared, and then you could hear everyone just going, "Oh," when we're waiting for Toby to appear, and then he pops up and everyone just started cheering. It was literally
I absolutely just
for a full minute, it was just people cheering. So we missed like a full minute of No Way Home.
Yeah, they should have just paused the movie right there.
They should have while everyone started cheering.
Just pause.
And then I'm pretty sure.
It should have just been an interval.
I'm pretty sure I heard
a natural interval. It comes locked into the DVD as well. There's just an interval in the movie that it just says in Comic Sans on the screen, applaud.
It just says applause. No, in Aladdin when the genie like throws up that neon sign that just says applause.
Yeah.
Just that.
Just for no reason whatsoever. The genie flies through another portal and just says applause.
No, I think Disney has enough money to bring Robin Williams back to life just to get him a cameo in there. No, I hope.
No, just use Will Smith.
They used.
Do
some applause.
It's really.
Nah. It's applause time.
This isn't the first time we've brought up Will Smith Genie in a podcast episode, is it?
No, but we're meant to talk about him.
Was the first time? I remember we definitely have. I remember we definitely have brought him up before, but I don't remember when.
Duh.
Just there's that.
Yeah, they're standing in that science block, and then we cut to outside. Will Smith just stood there with a pair of binoculars going, that's sad. That's sad.
Just looking in through the window of the science block with his binoculars, just going, there's that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree with me that 3 Spider-Men at once is hot.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah,
that's beside the point.
I mean, they've clearly got something good going, because all 3 of them have ended up dating their respective MJs.
Yeah.
They have. You are correct. But yeah, Spider-Man 3 was the best of the Raimi trilogy. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was the only good one from the
For
the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy, and then
Amazing Spider-Man
No Way
2
Home is the best
can be
of
looked
the
back
new-
on with a certain sense of nostalgia, but yeah, it was
I
kind
like
of a
it.
broken
It's a good.
mess.
It's an okay. If they
It's
hadn't
an
have been
alright
like, oh
movie,
yeah,
but it's a bad
all-
Spider-Man movie.
if they hadn't have, if they hadn't have been, oh yeah, put this random plot about his parents being spies, and oh yeah, put every single one of the Sinister Six in, and Black Cat, and this and that, and
They're
like,
just
did
trying
they
to
not
cram too
learn
much
that
into
the
it.
three villains in
The
Spider-Man?
Black Cat reference
The
went
biggest
over my head.
complaint-
Just
The biggest problem people had with Spider-Man 3 was that there was too many villains, and then they decided, how are we going to avoid that? Let's just cram every single Spider-Man villain ever into it.
and yet
Like,
they
No Way
somehow
Home
did it
managed
right.
to have 5 villains.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
No Way
reason
Home managed to have 5
the reason
villains
No Way Home
somehow.
worked where the other films didn't, like for a Sinister Six movie, is because they used
Because they
already
had
established characters. Meaning
Uh,
they
yeah,
didn't need
they had time to
they
build
didn't
them
need
up
to
into
waste
just-
time.
If with Amazing Spider-Man 2, they'd have just been if they had teased one of them appearing, or just left Electro, who's pretty much always a member of the Sinister Six, have Electro as the villain. Then the next film, set up someone else, and then eventually build up to a Sinister Six movie. Then it would have worked. But no, they were just no, everything at once. And the thing is, it wasn't even subtle either. It was just in the background. You could see Dr. Octopus's arms and the Vulture's wings and stuff. No subtlety whatsoever.
Yeah, because there a scene where Harry Osborn's like, whatever they need, I can give it to them. I am rich boy.
I'm dying.
And then he
my father lived another
and then he just
years after me, but I'm dying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my father died at age 90 of this disease. That means I, a 20-year-old man, will die immediately of this same disease.
20-year-old playing like a 14-year-old.
No, he was supposed to be 20 because he graduated college.
Fair enough.
That was because he was the same age as Peter, and Peter graduated college at the very start of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Even though Andrew Garfield looked like 30 at that point.
Nah, he looks pretty young even to this day.
Yeah, no, he was 27 at that point. No, he was 27 at the start of Amazing Spider-Man 1, so he would have been 29 during that.
What's his age?
I mean, even now he does look pretty young. I'm gonna say about 36 was my guess.
Andrew Garfield, age 38.
36. No, well, he looks good for a 38-year-old.
He does.
Genuinely. Wait, that means Tobey Maguire's probably about 50 or something.
46.
Tobey Maguire looks good for a 46-year-old.
I know.
He's aged pretty well.
He has. I'm glad that Sam Raimi's directing an MCU film. He deserves it. He deserves it, especially considering it's slightly. Apparently, it looks to be slightly more horror, a little more, not full horror, but slightly more horror elements in Doctor Strange 2. Which is good because Sam Raimi's really good at horror because he made the
Evil Dead
stuff.
Should
which
we talk?
Are amazing films, all 3 of them. Don't watch.
This is still meant to be the kid-friendly episode.
Who cares? I think any kids that we had watching is gone
would have
now.
gotten bored.
We're 40 minutes in.
Yeah,
I mean, if we really...
We're just gonna,
Should we just go off the rails for this
We're gonna
bit,
still
then?
refrain from swearing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
We're not gonna swear because that requires editing from me, but, we can... Listen, okay? Listen, kids, if you're still watching, go under your dad's bed, find his box of DVDs. If he has The Evil Dead in there, definitely don't watch it. But if he has Army of Darkness, definitely do watch it. I'm going to get punished for my actions.
By who?
Listen, parents, if you're still watching, if you'd like to have some background music on whilst your
shouldn't
kids
be.
are not around, listen to the rest of the Toaster Society podcast.
The best
We have, like,
podcast
the greatest podcast.
of
your
all
kid-
time.
No podcast is greater.
Put your kids to bed, light some candles, get some adult grape juice, and just binge watch all of our videos. It's a very romantic time.
And they're very family friendly.
Very family friendly. Well, I said put the kids to bed for a reason.
Oh, fair enough. Then they are very
The kids to
intense
bed.
and sexual.
No!
Especially when we get to the Karen Gillan special in like.
The Karen Gillan special
Don't
will
worry,
be amazing.
we will all be greased up, don't you worry.
I'm not greasing myself up for Karen Gillan.
Why not?
Grease for Gillan!
God's sake.
We know what the intro for that episode's gonna be, don't we?
Hi, I'm Callum from Toaster Society, and today I will be getting greasy for Gillan.
If Karen Gillan or any of her lawyers are watching this, I apologise.
I'm sure people have done weirder stuff and said it was for her.
Yeah, probably. She was Amy Pond for a long time. So.
Long time, just a couple of years.
Would you not say a
it was like
couple
5
years is a long
No,
time?
it wasn't. It was like 3 years.
See, time is a weird concept if
In
you
the
think about
grand
it.
scheme of, in the grand scheme of Doctor Who companions, like Amy lasted one of the longest.
Yeah, because she was popular.
And she was in 3. I think she was the only companion to get 3 seasons. Genuinely.
I mean, like,
Because
what about
Rose only
Sarah Jane? She got several seasons of her own show.
that doesn't count though.
Why
yeah,
not?
Because Rose was only in 2 seasons. Martha and Donna only had 1 each. Amy and Rory and that whole group had like 3 seasons. Clara had 2. Bill had 1, and then the current companions have had 1. Like 1 for each group. So yeah, Amy Pond is like one of the longest running Doctor Who companions. Suddenly gone really silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've basically
Guys.
just woken up over again. I don't know what happened.
Did you guys zone out while I was ranting about Doctor Who companions?
Pretty
No,
much.
It's just I'm tired.
Callum?
Apparently, also Bruce Campbell also voiced someone in the Ant Bully game on the Wii.
There's an ant bully game.
On the Wii, yes, it was like 2008 or something. Every single movie got a video game made about it.
Got a video game.
Especially
now you look-
on the Wii.
And you look at now, it takes them like 8
Yeah.
years to make a game that doesn't even work. And back then they were like pumping these
No, but
things
genuinely,
out.
when was the last time they were bad? All movie tie-in games were bad.
No, they
But,
weren't.
like, they were still like they were.
There were some good ones. The Despicable Me one, the Clown with the Chance of Meatballs one was amazing.
Was
Like the
Charlie
Despicable,
Brown
the Despicable Me one
was
allowed you to shoot minions with electricity. Who wouldn't want to do that?
That just sounds like Rabbids.
Yeah, it was literally, from my knowledge, it was just like a Rabbids game with a different skin on it. But yeah, like, the only exception I can think of is the Cardi with a Chance of Meatballs game. Like, that was good, but the rest of
Yeah,
them were
that one had
pretty
like good
universally
controls, interesting mechanics, a good storyline.
terrible. Great level design. I'm pretty sure they got all of the voice actors back for
Good.
it, if I remember correctly.
I don't think they got. Did they manage to get Mr. T? Because he's quite a difficult one.
No, I think they were. I think they got him. Like, I think they got in Terry Crews for the game, and then he went on to be the guy in Cloud of the Chance of Meatballs 2. But yeah, I cannot imagine Mr. T doing a game for the Wii.
Everything
Well,
was a Wii game.
Because, like,
The Wii just had so
it's,
much
you know,
stuff to
it's Mr.
pile
T.
onto it.
Yeah, the Wii really,
A solid gold Wii was sent to the Queen.
But was it actually
Do you reckon-
though?
Do you reckon the Queen ever used that, like, solid gold Wii?
No.
I can't see Big Lizzie being a gamer.
What? Just sit.
Nah, no, but she probably... No, I'm imagining the
Sitting
royal
down
family playing Wii
But
bowling.
as the Queen,
Nah,
she'd be able
she
to
likes-
afford a pretty high-end PC.
She's a Just Dance kind of girl.
Nah,
she's just
nah,
got
definitely like Wii bowling.
Wii Fit, Wii Sport. Yeah, she's more into Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort.
Wii Sports Resort was underrated, to be fair.
I bet Philip just kept
no,
making
they
her play
didn't
the
get-
dogfight mode.
Yeah, anyway, so, they didn't get Mr. T back for, to play, the guy
I wonder why.
in the, Cloud with the Chance of Meatballs game. But they did get Phil Lamar in, who is, a bunch of people in various things. Let's see.
Very,
He's in
very
Fox
fascinating
Home,
how
He was Samurai Jack.
non-specific. That's...
No, he was Samurai Jack. He was Hermes
In
Conrad
what?
in Futurama. What?
Who was he in Samurai Jack?
He was Samurai Jack.
But who was he?
The samurai
was
named Jack.
Samurai Jack.
Are they in any way related to the kangaroo named Jack?
I doubt it.
No, that film wasn't even about a kangaroo. What was that film? Hey, Colin, have you seen the film Kangaroo Jack? From,
It's a
like,
kids' film, so we can talk
2003?
about it.
Yeah, I suppose it's technically.
Hang on, I need
It's
to read
legally
a
a kids' film.
rant. I'm being ranted to.
Legally
give me
a kids'
second.
film.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Hi, I'm reading this a rant.
Hello.
Don't you worry. Oh my god.
How much time have we got left?
I don't know. We've been going for 53 minutes. We could call it here.
Should we do a Y zone?
We'll keep
should
it going
we-
a little bit.
Should we
Yeah.
Should we introduce the
Kids
children?
going Y-Zone,
to-
How is that going
Should we introduce the children to the
To the room.
god of this earth, known as Tommy Wiseau?
Yep. Wise
So,
over.
Kids, let me tell you a story about an amazing man who once lived. There once was a man called
His name
Johnny,
is Johnny.
who lived with his future wife, Lisa,
Future wife? His future wife?
and his best friend.
How do you spell virgin?
His best...
Sorry,
Why?
I need to know so I can call King H to you.
Tommy Wi... Tommywiseau.
Ah.
That's not how you spell Tommy Wiseau, but yeah, you get the picture.
Anyway,
Tommy
and his
have a-
his
did
best
did
friend
Johnny have a
is
last name?
Mark. Johnny
Did
Wiseau.
any of the characters have a last name?
I don't think so. I'll need to watch the
Wiseau.
credits.
They are the same person.
Yeah,
They are the same person, to be fair.
his best friend is Mark, and his adopted son
Mark.
is what is it? Is
Well,
it
Almost. You got
Almost
it's,
adopted.
Danny. Or Denny.
Danny.
It was
Denny.
either Denny or Danny. I can't tell because
It's
of
his accent. One day, some bad stuff happens when a nasty
Quite-
man wants his special medicine from Denny.
One day he goes into an alleyway in a suit and plays rugby with his friends, but we don't talk about that one because that one is a weird scene.
There we go, a very
Why did
funny
they start playing
kid-friendly
rugby
boat.
in
Then-
an alleyway in suits?
Then Tommy celebrates his birthday
Johnny.
and is very
Johnny.
happy. But then Lisa lies about
legally
being pregnant.
distinct from.
Lisa lies about being pregnant,
Ask
and
your
Tommy
parents
gets
about
upset.
Hey kids, ask your parents what being pregnant means, and whilst you're there, ask them, where do babies come from?
Please do it. That'll
Tommy
be
of-
an amazing
Tommy
conversation
gets so
to have.
very upset, he decides to go to heaven because he's sick of this world. The end.
He's fed up with this world.
But
And
he
that's
will
the bridge
forever live
version of the
on
room,
because he's
basically.
making Big Shark.
in our hearts. Big Shark. Yeah. Also, he will live on in the form of his vampire car.
Yes, because he was meant to have a flying vampire car. Because you know what? Maybe
No,
Johnny
he
is
does.
vampire.
He just never. And we'll end there on the catchphrase of this show at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe Johnny is vampire.
Wait, how are we going to end this? Callum's
Hi.
usual catchphrase is not
Are we going to end
child
this?
friendly.
We will end this
Alright,
as we end
Parents,
every version.
alright.
No,
Cover your children's ears.
Friendly.
we will end this as we end all child-friendly episodes. We have been the Toaster Society people.
Hold on.
Thank you very much for watching, and thank
The
you
Toasty
very much
Tubbies.
for watching. And as we always say on the Toaster Society, frick off!